Well, hello YouTube. I know a lot of you were expecting an unboxing. I had a little leakage when I picked it up at the airport, so I had to open it up there and transfer some bags, so I didn't really get time to do an unboxing. So what I will do is go through and show you what I did receive and talk a little bit about that and discuss what I didn't receive. There was a little bit of miscommunication on my part. I did move my Jag, my little F1, into the 75. We're looking at the side view. You can see his reflections from the glass. I got a 10K light on here, a lot better looking light. You can definitely see him a little bit better. I did not get a female for him like I thought. My friend wanted a pair of Jags, and I was just originally going to order a female and pair it out with this guy and give him this pair of Jags. Well, like I said before in the other videos, I got to looking at this guy and I fell in love with him, so there's no way I'm selling this guy. So I figured, hey, I'll just order him a pair of Jags and keep that spare female coming for this guy. Well, little miscommunication, I guess. And my buddy sent me a large pair of Jags instead of a trio, so I sold my friend the big Jags so he can have himself a nice Jag pair, and looks like I'll get the female for this guy when I get home from work next time, which will be in about 3 weeks. I'll zoom around to the front view of this tank here in a little bit. We'll move on to my 180, talk about my order that came in. So what I did is I ordered Haitiensis. I discussed this a couple months ago when I was thinking about it. So I got about 30 Haitiensis that I ordered. Some of them did not make it through the shipping, but I mean, that's to be expected with little guys like these. I've got 2 different lines of Haitiensis. Initially it was a split group, 15 of group A and 15 of group B. Group B is going to be the ridiculous head hump on these guys, and group A is going to be like my last set of Odos I had a couple years ago. Voodoo, my black male, if you guys remember him. Pretty much the same genetics, just a generation less. I think that guy right there, I got F1s and F2s, F3s. I have to verify what group A is. Group B is F1. Those are going to be the big heads. Here's a nice little school of them right here. Little guys, not real big, as you can see. The ones that made it, they are healthy. They did eat. We just fed them some flake. They're in my 180. I don't remember exactly how many I have now. I have to do a head count. I probably got about 20, give or take, out of the 30 that I ordered, maybe less. The ones that I ended up losing was out of Group B, which is the F1s, big heads. I lost, well, I'm not sure. I might lose one of the Group A, which I have up here in that net. Just so if he does pass, he's not real hard to get out of the tank. I don't have to fish him out. So that was it. I was supposed to get the Haitiensis, some Jags, and some Nicaraguan Dovi. And I got all these from Cyclic Connection. The Haitiensis are the best line of Haitiensis, in my opinion, that you can buy from anywhere else. Better than anybody else's strains. The health-wise, can't really say about looks. I mean, they look exceptional. Never had any problems. The Dovi, Gage decided to hold off on because he's supposedly getting some wild imports coming in here in a week or so, and he said he'll just pull me out a nice pair or whatever I'm looking for out of that instead of sending me some small F2s or whatever. So I agreed to that. I said that was a good idea. Gage is also getting some wild umbies in, hopefully. I'm going to look in that, see if I can add some wild real mags to my collection for the time being. I'm going to go ahead and pause this and scoot around so we can see that jag a little better. Alright, here we go. And now he's in a 75 all by himself. There's my F1 Reaper. Now, as most of you know, I am in the middle of creating the ultimate blue umbies. I will not disclose what my special ingredients are, although I will disclose what has happened so far. The Magnum X is will be part of the creation, which everybody knows is Location X umbi with a Rio mag for my general line. Basically, I've got probably another year, maybe a little longer, depending on how things go, before I'm completely finished. I've got another couple of, what do you want to call it, generations to create before I am with my end result. But the end result will yield high bodies, big heads, lots of nice, deep, bright blues, and lots of freckles. It's basically the best of all worlds, hopefully, combined into one. A lot of you may think you know what the ingredients are, but I can guarantee there's an ingredient that nobody knows, and it's not a Gorilla Blue. Although it's, I'm curious to see how those would turn out to be as well. This is going to be a quick little video. My battery looks like it's going to be dying. I do love this jag. I'm curious as to whether I should get a female for him or just grow him out solo, since I already have a wild pair. I mean, do I really need two jag pairs? And then I'm looking for Dovi, and I really want a blue umbi in my system until I'm finished with then I can show, basically, because I can't show off any of my ultimate blue projects. So those are going to be in the shadows until I'm done. But I do need a blue umbi to show off in the meantime. So, I mean, I'd appreciate everybody's advice or suggestions as far as whether I should go with a Dovi pair or a solo male Dovi and look around for a nice blue male umbi. Dovis aren't profitable. I don't need a whole bunch of fry that I can't do anything with, which is kind of why I'm leaning on towards just a solo male. Although the females do help bring out the beast and the colors. Same with the jags and the umbies. It helps out a lot in bringing out the potential. This guy loves his tank now, a lot bigger than the 55 he was in. So any suggestions? I mean, I got my options open. Right now I'm going to focus on my blue umbi project. I'm going to grow out those Haitiensis. I am in search of another black male like I had before. So I'll have Haitiensis pairs available probably this fall. In solo Haitiensises. I'm going to grow them out. So by the time I release them, there should be about 3.5, 4 inches pairing out. As far as Prime goes, he is not aggressive at all. Until he needs to be. He's not much of a glass banger. I mean, he's very docile. I mean, he's a gorgeous looking male. One of the nicest, I think. So I don't know if what I'm gonna do with Prime yet. I mean, I do know for a fact that I can always get more and grow them out, and possibly have another stunner. I mean, why? I know there's a lot of people out there that don't have the time or the money to grow out fish, and I love growing out fish, so I have no problem growing out tons of stunners and turning around and selling them to those that would appreciate and love to have them, that don't have the time to grow them out. So I mean, I'm a
definitely a key player when it comes to that area. I have no problem letting beautiful fish go. If I had a choice, that's pretty much what I would do. Now, if I was downstates, it'd be easier for me to ship or drop off, and I would grow them out even bigger. But you know, once they reach the 12-inch range, if I'm going to ship them, it's got to be soon. I don't like shipping fish bigger than 15 inches. So yeah, I mean, I love growing out fish. You know, I love having all these multiple projects keep me going. I do have a Facebook page going on. If y'all want to hit me up, my name is Jason Bodwin, Freshwater Predators. If you can find Mr. Man's page, you can find me. It's just a cichlid page only. It's not a buddy-buddy. You know, let's put a bunch of drama down. Facebook page. So basically, everybody that I have on that friends list has fish. If they don't have fish, you know, maybe we can talk them into getting some. But I do have an updated list on my website. The prices on the fest days, all my prices are flexible for the most part, except for the fry. I have no problem throwing in a couple extras. But they got an updated list on that. If you're on Facebook, please look myself, Mr. Man, Forrest, Jeff Up, any of these guys, Pro Tracer, Chuck there. Everybody here is on Facebook. A little more freedom of speech than on Monster Fish Keepers. You know, you aren't going to get slapped in the wrist for saying shit or telling somebody, you know, what you really think. But, you know, let's keep it professional as possible. You know, we don't want to really hurt people's feelings. We're not out there to do that. We're out there just to promote the hobby and have an alternative means of communicating and sharing what we love in this hobby. I love to give advice or suggestions and help people out with whatever they need, as long as I have experience in that area. You know, if I don't have experience, I will tell you straight up. I'm not going to bullshit you and try to sound good. You know, and there's always something to learn. You know, like me, I want to learn more about filtration, possible lighting, look into the drip systems, trying to be as efficient as possible and maximizing as much as possible. So that's going to be my next project. As far as I know, that trip to Colombia that everybody was talking about is canceled. Yes, I know it's bad news, but it's getting pushed back at least another year, maybe longer. Umby King and I have both decided that since we're going to be doing this Umby project, we don't need to bring any more Umbies and overwhelm us with all these extra Umbies. Whereas the Ultimate Blue Umby is going to be, I mean, obviously not a pure strain of one or the other or whatever, but it's still a Blue Umby. It's not hybrid. And it's, in my opinion, and as far as Chris and I believe, it's going to be nicer than any one of those strains combined. So we decided to push it back, and we're looking to possibly hit up another location, a different country, do some other scouting around, get some new territory. So those plans are in the work, and so in the meantime, with the funds that I was going to use for that trip, I'm going to build me two 320-gallon plywood tanks. I'm going to build up some double stack racks and set my fish room into a even better setup than I have now, so I can maintain and manage all these projects that I've got going on and grow them out to full potential and sell people high quality, really healthy, gorgeous looking fish. I'm not looking to get rich. This is just a passion, growing these guys out and selling something nice. It's too bad I don't live downstates where I can possibly enter some fish shows. I might do a few things differently then. But anyway, guys, when I come back next month from work, I will definitely do an unboxing of that box that I got coming in. I really hope I get lucky and get some really nice specimens from Gage. I'm really picky on my my Dovies and Umbies that I want to keep personally. Granted, I'm not looking for a freaking a 10, you know, but I'll settle for a 7, 6, 7, 8. Cause I can always put them in my Alaskan water here and let the glacier water do its magic, turn them into some decent looking fish. Cause y'all know I don't know what I'm doing. It's all the water, man. Just pour and go. And maybe a little bit of food. But anyway, guys, appreciate everybody following along and listening to my boring commentary on these videos. Hopefully you like my fish better than my commentary. So, y'all have a good night, and we'll catch up again later. Peace out.